Well, aren't you a rude one? Anyway, let's explore what I meant by that. The big problem with considering the universe to be a sphere is that in spherical geometry, there are no parallel lines. Here we have a sphere, and these are two lines that would be parallel on a flat surface. They are both 90 degrees to a horizontal line that runs through them. But as you can see, they eventually meet and cross. Parallel lines on a sphere don't exist. So if two people were to start walking parallel to each other on a sphere, they would eventually cross paths. The thing is, as far as our observations of the universe go, this does not happen. If two people were to start at two different points in our universe and start traveling in parallel lines, they would follow a trajectory of completely unique points in space and loop back around to their origin. They make a line and they loop. They loop linearly. They don't cross the way you would on a sphere. Now you may be saying, hey, wait a minute, hold on, what about those lines of latitude? They look like they run parallel. The thing is, those lines of latitude are curved. It's just curved lines in spherical geometry appear straight sometimes because of the nature of the sphere. When you lay those lines of latitude out on a coordinate system, they look like this. You have to draw a curve for them to run parallel to each other, meaning they don't loop linearly, they only loop when curved. On a torus, you don't have that problem. From any point on a torus, if you walk in a straight line, you will eventually loop back to your origin point. And any two lines that run parallel to each other will again trace completely unique lines and loop back to their origin point. They trace a line and they loop back to their origin. They loop linearly. And this is one of the major reasons that the model of a toroidal universe is popular. Because as far as we have observed in our observable universe, two parallel straight lines do not appear to eventually intersect each other. If they did, then there would be an argument for the universe to be shaped like a sphere. But since that does not appear to be the case, then the universe is likely not spherical in shape. If two parallel lines traveled in the same direction remain parallel, then that would mean that our universe is a shape that allows them to do that, and a torus is one of those shapes. But again, I've made it clear that is just one of the most popular hypotheses. The torus is not the only shape that lets you do that. Anyway, I hope that was less word salad for you. Next time, if you could be so kind, please be less rude, or at least bring some dressing for the salad. I prefer balsamic vinaigrette.